Hey everyone, Justin here from pallyhelp.org. I hope everyone's doing well as best as we can. I wanted to give an update on just what I'm seeing with insurance, what I'm doing with debris cleanup, opting in or opting out, where I'm at with the rebuild, and thinking about visiting the site, because I was asked by a few of you as replies to the email, so I thought I'd just film a quick video. So the first thing with visiting the site, I've had family members visit theirs. My mom and grandmother lost their places. What I would say is that it has been good for just closure mentally in terms of finding lost items that you want to recoup. Please be careful. Wear a P100, like a respirator, gloves, shoes that you will not track back into your car, to your home. And just be careful. Last thing anyone needs is any other kind of tragedies after the tragedy. So that's the first thing, but it is open to everyone. The second thing is insurance. I have been talking to my adjuster. I'm with Homesite, and so far the payouts have been basically the full dwelling amount has been paid, which I send to my mortgage company because technically they're the ones that own the home, and they hold that in escrow while I pay out the contractor. I am owed 33% of the amount to be paid out for me, and then the rest is in that escrow account. Also, I've been paid out the entirety of my extra structures, which is like for a pool or a shed or something you can mark as an extra structure. And I've gotten 75% of the property, the personal property, basically anything that would fall out of the house if you flipped it upside down. I can itemize for the full amount, but I've accepted the 75% for now. I noticed that in the agreement with insurance, it is not a final exception. I can still itemize later. If insurance is giving you some sort of payout, they know that the numbers maybe are better for them to just offer 75% rather than itemize. You can probably use tools like ChatGPT to create an itemization list and pricing that will help get you a better idea of where you're at. The next is debris cleanup. I have opted into that. You can opt in at recovery.lacounty.gov. There's also a link on pallyhelp.org. And my thinking of this is that I'm happy to do it privately as well if that goes faster, but I'm opting in for now with the option to opt out later. And if I opt out later, it'll be because my permit is approved already and I'm ready for construction. And the debris phase 2 cleanup is what's holding me back. Otherwise, I might as well just go through the permitting process, and maybe this would be very unlikely, I think, but phase 2 might be done by that time. So in which case, why pay it? But I will organize with my block if I am going to do it privately, and maybe we'll get some bulk discount. Next is rebuilding. So far, I'm a little bit lucky in that I have the survey and I have the soils report already done because of a past build that we did with an addition in our pool. So I'm maybe ahead of most people. So I can now get the architect and the structural engineer, who in my case are the same person, to create the plans and submit them to the city, expedited and with an expediter. Those are two different things. You can actually expedite the plans, and you can have an expediter, someone that actually goes through submitting the plans and standing in line, doing all that stuff. What I decided to do is I found my builder first that I want to use, and I'm going to use their architect and their engineer because I've had an issue in the past where the engineer does something that the builder does not know how to do. And then there's all this back and forth, and you have to re-approve things with the city if you need to make changes. So I'm just gonna have my builder's engineer do that work so I know that they can communicate if there's an issue and there's less likely to be one. So that is my plan. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'm trying my best to learn as much as I can, and I thought maybe it's good to just transparently share specifics as to what I'm seeing with insurance and rebuilding and all of that. So if you have any questions, feel free to just send me an email. Just click reply. All right, bye.